Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well for a little Wednesday night trucking. So it is good to see all you guys here in chat. This is going to be kind of a cool stream. I don't normally do this. We're normally featuring mods and featuring all kind of stuff. Of course, I mean, we actually will be today, but we will have a, excuse me, an assortment of things that we'll be kind of looking at today. Obviously, Open Beta 142 is out, so we are going to be testing some more in that via what we did before. And kind of looking at some other mods, some other combinations to try to give you guys a little bit of the best of at least what to expect as we near this, well, the soon looming, wait a minute, the soon looming, yes, 142 actual official update. So anyway, let's go ahead. There's some shout outs to everybody, man. It's good to see these guys in green. Freightliner Popeye, good to see you guys, man. Chronic, what's up, man? Thought I saw your name in there. How are you? Good to see Kales Wonder, Mark as well, and the brand new moderator, man. Johnny Cash up into his house. What's up, buddy? Ghost Trucker 60 as well. B9 Bot, part of these special green names. These are green names, if you don't know. All these guys that support the channel and do a lot here for it and sponsor giveaways and all the cool stuff that you guys get to take part in is usually all done by those guys. So big shout out to those guys. Rebel Mac Daddy and Tax. Publish, what's up, man? Good to see you guys early in. All right, let's see. Bear in the house, what's up, man? Tony Flyboy, Burnout King 07. We are Eastern time. Imagine using Eastern. We are Eastern time, actually. It's just a later Eastern time for me. To wait till everyone's quiet in the house. Edible, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? Jake Brown, good to see you, man. Witty, hello, Zell. What's up, my friend? Good to see you, man. Spinray, what's up, man? Good to see you as well. Jason, what's up? Colt, the country trucker, what's up, man? Jamaican shifting. Well, I don't Jamaican shifting on the Volvo. I don't know. It's going to be kind of hard. Y'all don't leave because it's a Volvo. This is the best one. This is a good one, though. Hey, it'll be good. We do actually have a Kenworth 990 in here, so at least you guys have that. Night Rider, what's up? Alex Brown, good to see you, man. J-Town, Terry Elrod, what's up? I'm doing good. More to see you. Hello. Frogman, what's happening, my friend? P. McClanahan, 63 Big Vic, good to see you, buddy. We got William Glaconi, what's up, man? How are you? Laura Pritchard, hello. Dominic McDundee, what's up, my friend? Billy Brisk, I don't know why this piano outro at the end. This is a weird part of this song. It's like the guy just kind of forgot what to do and said, oh, I'll just throw this little piano lick at the end. That makes sense. It doesn't make sense. I just want him to know that. Ace of Spades, what's up, man? How are you there, Dude? Good to see you as well. Top Notch Truck and Pat D. Classic XL 2000, man. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for y'all dropping in, man. Let's tell you what. Let's go ahead and run this. Let's go ahead and run this intro here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Introduce you guys that's been helping test and putting a ton of work in here besides a few of the other guys here in the Discord. But anyway, let's roll this. And then we're going to kind of set up the stream, kind of give you guys kind of the 411 how this is going to work today. And then, moderators, you guys can help direct chat, especially once we get into kind of the Q&A section here where guys are kind of curious about how things are. Try my best to kind of answer questions as we go along. But anyway, let's roll this and then more on that when we get back. All right. Say hello to George from Vladivostok. Vladivostok. I'm sure that's not it. Vladivostok. What's up, George? How are you, man? Yes, you can play mods. Thank you there, Ghost Trucker. Appreciate the 5, man. It's good to see Ghost Trucker up in his house, as always, man. Mine is not. Okay, so, all right, let's go ahead and my 990 does not, Zell. Maybe we need to get up, man, and figure out why that one is, because I don't have a texture not found. That might be a complication, not a complication, a conflict with something else other than the 990. I did miss Aces. What's up, man? I got caught with Ghost thinking that one. Thank you there, Night Rider. Appreciate the reminder. Thank you there, Ace of Spades, giving a thumbs up, man, getting things started off tonight with the $3 super chat. Appreciate it, Ace. Ace is in our military, so he's been actually around a lot today. So it's awesome to see Ace in here on a Wednesday, too, man, in the middle of the week and not like, real late on the weekend. All right. Let's see. Train, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. We got somebody. Yes. So let's tell you what. Let's go ahead and let's introduce everybody here in the Discord. We've got Kels and Sledge. So tell them hello, fellers.
What's up, fellas? Good evening.
So we've got kind of a partially our crew. We've just been testing a bunch of different stuff. We've got a couple guys, Bear and Wonder, have been working on kind of a massive kind of like Discord Convoy pack, so you guys will be able to download kind of all free stuff. And it's kind of a collection of just assorted miscellaneous things. And he's kind of been working on something. So if you are in the Discord, if you want to join up and truck with the guys, everyone's question is, I don't have the same mods that everyone else does. This is our attempt to allow you guys to have all of the same mods so that we can have multiple groups in the Discord trucking, kind of using the same mods and still having a good time. So if that's something that you want to jump into, thank you there. It's Fix the Fly. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the 3. If that's something that you guys want to try, then jump in the Discord. We'll make some announcements and announce some things here probably by this coming weekend, if not beginning of next week at the latest. But we're going to go ahead and go through start throwing some stuff out there so you guys. And we'll have a couple lists of some payware mods that we might be able to put in a pack that you'll have to have bought. We're not going to share those with you. And then we'll have some of our freebies here that's good. And the point of today's live stream, me and Kales we've kind of laid back and thinking about this stuff over the past, yesterday, the day before, kind of thinking, okay, we got to put some stuff together that's really good mods that we haven't driven in a while. Because what was it, Kales? You said that we're mod we're mod snobs, right?
Yeah, everyone in the Discord is mod snobs at this point.
I've done so many good mods that we're basically mod snobs at this point. So it was kind of our attempt to get out of the payware markets, kind of jump back in the original workshop and test some of these trucks out that are still really good, and there's nothing wrong with them. It was just like, let's see if we can, push these into the Convoy and see how they do. We knew that Rooters did not do well. We had 5 of those. It did not do well. There's a bunch of factors at play at that open beta is going to kind of, I would say, is going to extend to people to figure out exactly what is the best way to do it for you, for your buddies. But there's also some other questions that I think probably people have in terms of just how all this really is going to work realistically, even when it goes live. There is a certain framework that it's going to go through that nothing else is really going to take place. It's not going to be a farm sim-like deal, so it's not going to be that. So we'll talk about that as we go in. Oh, God, I guess it does have it has like more than 4 skins in it. Yeah, I think, yeah, it does. You had to be in our last stream to actually know what Chronic's talking about.
Oh, God, here we go with the 4 skins.
That all chestnut?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, it's terrible. Yes. So, Marcia, I am a United Logistics. Like, that is me. And it actually kind of started from FTG because my hashtag was FTG United. And that was basically just everybody's united under one gaming roof. So it doesn't matter who you are. You're welcome as long as you treat people with respect. And as long as you don't act like a complete, and as long as you don't act like a complete spitwad, you can jump in and truck and enjoy everybody here with us. And so United Logistics just kind of was the company that kind of spurred off of that. Instead of calling it, FTG Logistics, we decided to just pull the United off of it. So the United Logistics sounded better as a VTC trucking company, but it's still associated with FTG. So my Discord is the Discord for the VTC. Just letting you know that. So I've got the Volvo. We've got a 990 from Harvin, which was another really, really good one. And that's all in the Steam Workshop. There's no special links for those. All in a workshop. You can type in Harvin, Kenworth 990, or you can type in the Volvo VNL 2018. This is the one from Glimim, or Glim, so however you say his name. And both of these, you just have to subscribe to them through the workshop, and they work. So it's great. Trucks to do, and so let me go ahead and let's jump into the game and then kind of show you guys what we got here. So we got Sledge. Kales is in the all white, and we're also running that custom 53-footer that was a freeware trailer way back in the day. I feel like it felt like it shows its age though, and we've all 3 got that trailer reefer on there. So we got all free stuff in here today except for Sledge is running some aftermarket payware wheels. The rest of us are all running free stuff. So it's definitely still a stack. We've got about 38 mods in this. We've got everything from sound mods to basically all of Ruta's mods in the background, even though we're not running them. But we are running about 30-some mods in this session. And so, but at least what we're going to be messing with today is still high quality, but it's still free. So we'll kind of see. And everybody's dressed up as United Logistics, which is super cool to see because this is the one thing we always wanted. TMP was to be able to run some local skins and be able to have this kind of stuff on here. So It's pretty cool. I like it. So I'm pretty excited about this. So no worries, Marcia. No. Hi from Luxembourg, man. What's up, man? Although that's a long way, man. Karen, what's up? Hello, hello. Yes, the Volvo is free. Yes, it is. I have nothing in Russia. I'm just answering, going through a few last questions here from what's up, Alpha Gaming. Good to see you, man. Yeah, the 990 is pretty. Actually, I mean, the truck has grown on me. I think it's weird. The front end feels like it sits higher than the rear. Maybe if the front was tucked down a little bit, like if the front was squatted in a little bit, it would be like, yeah. But I still like it. I mean, it's growing on me. I wish it was the full sleeper, not like the mid-roof. Even though it says 76, it feels small. But, yeah, other than that, it's good. These Volvos are killer, man. They got their own sounds. Everything's local in the mod. It's pretty slamming. So, so let's go. All right, Kales, you ready, bro?
Yeah, man, I got a load picked out. We're going to roll over here, and then we're going to roll over to Sterling, Colorado. You good with that?
That is fun.
All right, let's fall up.
Yeah, we did, Popeye. Go ahead, Sledge. I'll follow you out, buddy.
Oh, you scratched my knee pint, man.
Oh!
Did I nail it? Are you joking?
The different shifter is more of a Volvo style. It's actually my ETS2 shifter. But yes, it is more of a European style. I mean, the Volvos are essentially the Volvos are they're already they're already automatics. But I have to shift gears, man. I can't like not shift gears. Like it just feels weird not to.
The performances. You should talk about the performance that you're seeing. It's awesome, man. The difference already, even with traffic, which is the difference from the other day.
Yep. Now get this stoplight. Let me turn you up in the Discord, buddy. You're still a little low on my end. I love this, man. This is great. How did you fix the FPS? We took the payware mods out. And it's no lie. It's as simple as that. We took the payware mods out, and everything's good. The mod limit is 70. The mod limit is 70, I think, or 69. It's somewhere up there. I mean, it's actually a lot of mods. But to be fair, it doesn't take you very long before you hit that mark anyway. It does not take long at all. I mean, we're noticing, you run. I mean, 38 of these mods are like, if you run John Ruta's, we've got what, 3 of those. So if you run, if you run his, that's what, 15 mods, like 5 mods a truck.
Yep.
So actually, Mateus, no, we're actually we're playing with just at least Steam. Let's go down. Yeah, we're just playing with Steam. We've got the custom 53, which was the one by that Chris guy that did like the custom 53 footer. It was kind of like the first like BART trailer of its day, and then he eventually kind of gave it up. But yeah, it's between that, so we've got a really. But these are all still high quality skins on these things, all 4K, textures on everything. I'm running full blast 3 wide, killing it on the frames, man. Everything's solid, everything's smooth, and we're running still high quality, even running stuff there. Thank you there, Kieran. Appreciate it, man. All the modded trucks. So the modded trucks are all in Steam. Like everything we're running besides these Alcoa packs, everything's in Steam. Jays, that may be the case, but partially it may be because of a mod that you have. We have 30 some in here, but we noticed that the Kriechbaum's 3.7 engine pack does, when that mod is active, nobody can see my game, which is odd. Nice, Josh. Nice, man. LD80 trucking. I'm good, buddy. What engine? So this engine's with the truck. It's a Volvo. I think this is the D13. I think it's like a 585. Where's that station wagon going?
No idea.
He got in my lane, so I knocked the crap out of him.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, man, where is he going, man?
He better recognize.
I love that everyone's starting to ask, like, hey, where's that? What's that Volvo mod you're using? Look at this thing, man. It's legit.
It's such a good, and it's always been, like we talked about, we used to run a lot of these mods, right? They've been out for a long time. We ran them forever. And then we all kind of got away with them, got away from them because they had so many good, you know, paid mods that we were running. But I think this is a great opportunity to kind of get back into these and utilize them.
I agree, man. Fair enough, Josh. Fair enough, man.
All right, so you guys should be able to accept the load now.
All right, and I'm gonna bump you up here in the Discord while I'm stopped. If I had the Discord open. I think you're good, Sledge. All right, let's do that. Hey, RHEC, thank you, man. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate the 5 there. Need a 379. Accept the Vipers. Yes, if you're willing to pay for it. If you would take same job. Let's see. Wait a minute. Own truck and trailer. Take job. Oh, good. We're going to go through the good scenery. Sweet.
I thought you'd like that.
Yes. No map mobs yet, 63. Everything's pretty, it's pretty on the simple side here.
Hope you guys got the opportunity to bask in the glory of that Volvo when I rolled by you.
I would love for the realists that are out here
The task was started successfully.
to let me know what you see on my truck and trailer job here that's like it is in IRL. Kills in the going, man, what you talking about? Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, I'll follow you out.
It's unusual to let a different pickup punch you.
Oh, Jordan likes you white, man.
Yeah, buddy. FTG was hating on it too. He didn't think it was gonna look good. I said,
Oh, it does not.
Hang tight, hang tight.
Oh, don't be sad all the plastic, Nick. That's just how goods move, man. It's all good. Listen, man, I've been pushing heavy metal payware mods for like 2 years, man. We can have one stream with a good plastic, man. And gosh, man. Huh?
Yeah, they need to give you. I'm sorry. They need to stop giving you a hard time about driving these plastic truck FTGs. Handled more Peters in a strip club on a Saturday night.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh gosh, man. Woo.
All right.
Jared Arnold, thank you, man. Oh, I don't know.
So I got the 990 because there'd be a mutiny on our hands.
Oh goodness.
I couldn't help myself. It was wide open. They just laid it up there for me like a softball pitch.
I know. I know, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. I was one of these.
See, here I am laughing, and I got my truck stuck.
Hey there, what's up, Greg? How are you, man? Rocking the green. Hey, J-Cap, I'm good, man. Good, man.
There we go. Sorry about that, boys.
Oh, my goodness.
Somebody better call the landscaper.
Oh. Hang on, y'all. Wait on me. Got to stop traffic.
Slow rolling up here. You know, now that we've done this too, we can actually have some themed out. Like we can have a night convoy and do we dare say a swift convoy? I think I just pulled a swift move right back there too. So
I was about to say. Hey, Alpha gave it $2 there. Thank you, man. Buff cam is flickered again. Yeah. Oh well. Thanks for the 2, man. Yeah. So yeah, frames is way better. I still find, and I don't know. I'd be interested to see what you guys are finding the same. I'm still finding that sometimes, especially in the deep parts of the city, it gets a little hairy. Outside, away from the cities, things are really smooth. But the city still is just a lot going on. You got traffic syncing up, you've got traffic lights, you've got all the queue lines, plus you've got trucks that you're riding with. So I think there's going to have to be some give and take on what we did, which is why, you know, we kind of wanted to do, you know, something like this, because it was almost unplayable with 5 Rutas. And I know people be like, oh, we got 8 Rutas in our convoy room, and it's just fine. Trust me, it ain't. I can tell you it ain't.
Well, and if you remember when we did a convoy with all the guys in the default trucks in the city, we still felt it.
Oh yeah.
Even with default trucks, there's just too much going on that's trying to draw in. But either that, boss, or it could be that my wife is watching Netflix. Babe, get off the internet.
Yeah. I need all of it tonight. I need all my 50 down. All my 50 down.
That's right.
Honey, we only got 10 up, and I'm going to need it all tonight. Hey, what's up, J-Cap? Thank you, man. Appreciate the $2, man.
Yeah, I just thought I'd mention too about system specs. You know, I'm running a 6-year-old computer with a 1080 Ti, and I'm getting 50 frames a second here at the moment, which is manageable. So, you know, if everyone goes through what the specs they've got, it gives people an idea of what they might expect.
Yep, absolutely.
100%. I was gonna say I'm running 58 frames a second right now, and I'm like, as long as it's consistent, right? Like, that's the biggest thing. I mean, even if it was 40, if it's a solid 40, then you're good.
Yeah, that's it, man. Hey, what's up, Z? Pretty much we're starting to test some of the steam trucks. You know, we got a good taste of Rutas. He's probably pretty much the average run on quality with optimization. There's a few trucks out there that are basically nothing but just a huge amount of, you know, a huge amount of polygons thrown into a mod. So we kind of know how those trucks are going to perform. But we wanted to go back and do, because, I mean, eventually, at some point, we know that SCS, you know, Kale said it the other night, SCS did not, they didn't make this for payware mods. They made this at best for things that we encounter most in the Steam Workshop, and some of the things that, let this hate truck pass by here, and some of the things that we normally use in there. We're talking wheels, we're talking skins, you know, enhancement packs, those kinds of things. I do think, however, we've been talking about this a lot here, I do think that this, however, is going to give us a great opportunity in at least a modder. I think the thing that modders get bogged down with is the necessity to build an entire truck for people. And this could be people that are just wanting a particular extra mod, or, well, I don't like a 389, I want a 379 long nose. You know, and there's basically, I mean, there's some difference in that, but they're not huge differences. You're kind of talking stylistically, there's a lot of changes. But still, from the shape, overall truck, and performance, there's not a lot of difference. Your headlights look a little different, your front end's a little square, but people want these particular ones. I think this will be a great opportunity for the modder that comes out and does a legit, say, Peterbilt and Kenworth accessories pack that adds bumpers, stacks, adds fender guards, adds stuff like that. They're going to absolutely kill it, because that's really what we need, because the SCS trucks are good. They're a little dated in some ways, but like, their new fleet trucks are awesome. We've got some great trucks in here, and just an accessory packs to kind of like accent some of this stuff would just throw all of that stuff over the top, and it would be the perfect trucks to do in Convoy, because essentially we're doing what Convoy was intended to do, and that's be able to drive with like sound mods, with wheel mods, tire packs, skin packs, and be able to draw some of these things in, and eventually map packs, and have some of this stuff and run it together as a crew, rather than, you know, just going after a payware mod where only you and a buddy can drive. At least this way you can drive it with more people. I mean, we got 3 trucks and all the traffic, driving some nice quality mods, and really for the most part we've had nothing but huge success on, you know, frame rates, performance, jittering. I mean, all that stuff. And we're doing it during the day too. And SCS uses a lot more of this stuff. They use a lot more of this, and I can even tell once we get near this type of stuff. And thank you there, Colt, the country trucker. Appreciate that, man. As we get into this section with more stuff going on, I can tell frame rate dips and dives a little bit, especially while that big old piece back there. So we're still encountering, you know, things in here that's just not as good in different parts of the pieces of the map, where it's just things I think we're probably good at some point we're going to have to kind of come to grips with. This is the way it's going to be, unfortunately. Thank you there, Colt. Appreciate it, man. Did I lose y'all? Nope, we got to go over. Sorry, truck. Sorry, truck.
Yeah, did you get off the exit there?
I did. I took a truck with me.
Nice. Listen, hey, Bear's got to have tears in his eyes seeing this 53-foot reefer, because if I recall, this was like Bear's jam, this 53-footer that we're driving. All we need is the FLC in here, and Bear's done. He doesn't need any other mod, period.
He's done, man.
We're trying to take care of you, Bear, if you can hear me, buddy.
Oh, it's funny. James, thank you, man. Thanks for the $1 tip, man.
I'll just slow roll it here until you guys catch up.
Yeah, it's fine. Is jerking back and forth. All right, National Force, you'll need to go and look at your force feedback, because they added an entire new thing for force feedback, and it's actually really good. You just got to mess with it. My steering wheel is the NASCAR wheel from Fanatec, and it's on their 2.5 wheelbase. Yes, the International is good, even with a little bit of sounds. I've always liked those, trucks. I mean, obviously people outside of stream don't really care for them, but I like them.
We've got that. What's the new International we have in this mod folder? I can never remember the name. The FX20.
HX something.
Yeah.
HX 520.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking truck that we threw in there. The W990, they're all really good, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Now I don't know if chat knows, but are the FLB and the K100 is the one that Zell was talking about not being quite ready yet, right?
I think so. I think the FLB has been updated to accept the open beta to be tested, so the FLB is ready. But no, I do not think the 100E is yet, but it may be. I'm not exactly sure.
Because that's both of those are beloved steam trucks.
Yeah.
I am a little bummed about the GTM ones. I'm like, I hope we can get those updated, because those will be great for in here, man.
Yeah. Oh, he said the GTM trucks. Yeah. Yeah, the GTM trucks, I don't believe, got the last light update, so the lights are screwed up and the mirrors are still screwed up. And I don't think anybody's brought them on to be, done either, which kind of stinks.
Yeah, it does. But it's the problem is those trucks that they went after were everybody went after the paid versions of those mods, unfortunately. And
yes,
I mean, they just were like, hey, there's no sense in us. Everybody's driving the highway killer. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's exactly right. Yeah, because this is what we're in, and it's a beautiful truck. I mean, it looks awesome. I mean, we don't really have any payware trucks either that are like the fleet stuff.
I did see. Did you ever find out who had that? I believe it's a paid mod. So, but that Kenny, man, that 20.
The 680.
Oh yeah, buddy, that thing is pretty.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I know GTM, and it's kind of sad. Oh boy. Okay, I made it. The oh god, what was it? Man, it just went blank. The GTM guys actually took that over from a guy named GT Mike, and so They took it over from him, and then as a team, they kept those updated for what, about 5 or 6 versions. Thank you there, Eddie. Appreciate it, Mitchell, as well. Thanks for the subs, guys. And I think they kept those up for a bit, and I guess they've decided they're going to move on to something else. So, Raj, no, I mean it's dropped some. Whenever we get into really big areas with traffic and stuff, it drops a few here and there. It's a performance issue really around the sim. It's not even my stuff. I did notice that when we did this little bit of a test earlier, I had everything logged in to where I was checking all my my performance specs and stuff, and I was noticing that I'm not even really using half of the GPU, and I'm not even using 30% of my CPU. It's really using about 20. So the performance issues that we are looking at seem to be based on a sync issue. Now, I don't, to my knowledge, SCS has not addressed that, and whether or not what we're seeing is a sync issue online network. It could be that the network servers, and you got to understand, even though you've got someone running this server, he is still hosting this on a computer, and so I'm not exactly sure the logistics in what he has to do or how much his system basically has to piggyback all of this stuff plus his own game. I'm not exactly sure. So we did this week, we took it off and put it on to someone else to see what our frame rate would be, and it's been, for the most part, I'd say 90% it's been a lot better, and that's probably because we're running a lot less mods, we're running less quality, and we're also running only 3 trucks instead of 5, and we also have traffic in this week, which we did not have in last test. So we'll see.
Well, we did, but it lasted all of like 50 seconds.
Yeah, fair enough. I
So
agree,
what's
Jeremy.
what's funny now, even with me hosting the stream, my GPU is running at about, now again, this obviously fluctuates, but about 67 to 70%, and my CPU is hardly running anything.
Yeah.
It's like 20. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And so even if you run into, the thing that I've noticed is I'll run into performance issues, but it seems to be a performance issue that's not based in a bottleneck of any particular system that I have. So it's not a bottleneck in, like, say, my GPU's at 100% and I'm seeing frame drops. I see the frame drops regardless of my system output. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think you're right. It's network issues that and that's going to be iterative, right? Like, they're going to be working on that for a while. Like, they'll continue to clean it up and get the connections better and better, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, at that sense, people are like, "We just turned down your graphics." That's the thing, though. Like, you had the frame rate issue, but it's not performance based. So you can turn your graphics all the way on low, and you're still going to see choppiness in certain sections and just ill performance in certain sections. You know.
The problem with turning down graphics too is it starts then taking it off the GPU to process it, putting it back on the CPU.
Yes.
This was actually, we lucked out on this route, by the way. This is a good route.
Yeah. That's Colorado, man. It's the best. It's the best DLC. It would be, Jeremy, and I still think some of it's going to be how the game processes and how it syncs up traffic and other trucks. I think, TMP is the same way, but see, TMP is doing it off a centralized server and not a local server. So, I just think TMP is a different animal in the way that it approaches it, which, is going to be hard, almost impossible for SCS to do something like that. But yeah, it's interesting, man. It's interesting.
Well, from my understanding of hosting games without a server is that you want to have the best computer hosting it with a decent connection as well. The best connection, and that should give you the best bang for buck, so to speak.
Yep.
What'll be interesting is if, SCS starts letting some of these other companies like Nitrato and some of these other guys get into the game, and you could actually, rent a server, if that actually helps improve performance, because it is essentially being hosted by another server at that point, right?
Yep. That's right.
Wow,
Exactly, because servers don't have to process graphics or anything. They're just hosting data or processing data. That's all they're doing.
Yep. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I mean, there's kind of the, I mean, you think about it. I mean, we're only a week into this. I know they've been working on this a long time. Yeah, I agree there, Zell. Yeah, Zell's got it there. You'll have to streamline packets and position keeping. I know, and oops, we missed a gear there. And that's the thing that we've noticed in these other tests. It's generally speaking not a performance issue. It's not, you know, because people's CPUs are bad. It's not because people's GPUs are trash. You know, so if you've got buddies and you guys are trying to do this and you're noticing there's some frame rate stuff, like there's really limited things you can do on the graphics side to help you out. You know, most of this seems to be that it's coming around an instance where you are completely looking at something in a different realm of like network. Who's hosting it? How fast is their connection? Is it good? Is it solid? Is it fluctuated? Is it based in Wi-Fi? Is it hardwired? Like those kind of things will actually help you out.
Got some traffic up here at the light. If it doesn't go in a second, we'll just go around it here.
I saw that. Like, wait a minute, we got some traffic.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to. I was like, oh, I'll go through here, and then some semi will come head to head with FTG, blow them up.
Let's see. I'm gonna turn sledge up some. Get you. There we go. Everybody can hear you.
Green as go. Yeah, I'm really happy with this, man. Man, this is such a pretty route. I honestly don't think I've ever driven this.
Oh, driven up here and
Yeah, I don't think I ever have. I mean, I've been to Sterling, but I've always just done it from other approaches.
yeah, every road that goes east to west on every single one of them that do that on Colorado is a bad mama drive, man. They're good, every single one of them. Hey, Sartanya, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, man. Yes, some people are asking, do you have to have a beefy system to play TMP? I mean, not really. I mean, if you can play TMP smoothly with your system in single player, then you should have no problems playing the default trucks. Although you'll still notice some frame and network issues on TMP when you put all the trucks in a truck stop. That's always the case. But, I mean, generally on TMP right now, nobody's on it. Everybody's doing this. And so you don't really see many trucks to pass on the road anyway. Agent, we're in Colorado, my friend.
I mean, I'll give TMP credit though, right? Like not towards the end. Now at this place where they're at, and even towards the end before the multiplayer came out, TMP was pretty darn good. Like once you got to driving and got away from the other 90 trucks, right?
Right. Thank you there, Amber. Thank you there. Appreciate it. I got Eddie's. Yeah, I got Eddie's. Thank you there, Amber. Appreciate it. John Hall, what's up, man? Rock Runner, hello. And so, as we're going in this, oh, Colt Country Trucker's wife, what's up? Yeah, well, welcome y'all to the live. Appreciate y'all. Grumpo, what's up, man? What's the next tutorial? The next tutorial. Well, good, Grumpo. I'm glad it worked for you. So what I'm going to work on next for you guys is I'm going to work on probably tonight, and probably going to work on this tomorrow night. So don't look for a stream tomorrow because I'm going to have to do some recording and some other stuff. I am going to be working on a video that's going to give you guys the one and over for this Convoy system. Basically, so that everybody knows, and I guess this maybe even goes forward and kind of speaks to what this is going to do for me, and kind of wondering like, well, what's the steps now? Like, what do you see FTG doing? You know, I've really talked with, Bear, Wanderer, JJ's been in some of these discussions, Kales, obviously, Sledge, and a few of our other kind of, at least mod-hungry kind of mod hunter guys, trying to find the best. Like, we must have spent 8 or 9 hours the day this rolled out, and then we rolled Convoy on Saturday. We spent like another 4 or 5 hours then trying to go through and test and find out all the stuff that doesn't work. Because there's a lot of things that just don't work, and they will work once they get updated. Stuff like 3.7 pack doesn't work from Creech, and I'm like, why? But all these guys are going to eventually get stuff updated to where you can hear the engines from each other's trucks and all this stuff. And so what it, for us anyway, it makes it hard to kind of piece and meal and put everybody together in these Convoy sessions. And what it's done is it allowed us to kind of work in pockets with people to kind of test different things out in some type of, complete random fashion. But in the long run, it's actually worked out. So what I see going forward for this, I'm going to make a video that's going to hopefully break down your best case scenarios for using mods, where to start, kind of how to really kind of gauge how to do it, how to stack, because you have to have the same stack. You got to have the same priority order. It's not like Farm Sim where you just throw the mods in the folder, and as long as you got the same ones, like, you're good to go. It doesn't work that way anymore. You have to prioritize everything. So the leader of your convoy, you have to match everything in that server. So if you got 8 guys, then you need 8 guys that have the same exact mods you do. They've got to have the same exact version you do, and they've got to have the same exact load order that you do. So that's really like 3 videos in one series to put down, because a lot of people don't even know how to, they don't even know how to load their order as it is, much less be able to, do it in a convoy setting and then actually have the wherewithal to be able to sync and link all that stuff up. So unless you're running Discords, unless you're in a company, unless you've got friends that are involved in this, like, convoys are going to be super hard unless you're just playing with guys that are doing this basically SCS only. No mods, no nothing. They're just doing convoy mode with SCS. It's going to be hard to just jump into a room and say, hey, I'm going to play, because even if it's all Steam mods, you're going to have everything in the same order. And that's going to be tough. So what I wanted to do was break those videos down so that you guys would know the best way to start to look to how to even do that. And so that you can spend less time screwing around with all this stuff, and you can actually spend more time trucking. So that's kind of what's on the docket. And so what we've kind of come to with us in our Discord is we're going to have basically probably 2 or 3 main packs that people will have access to download links with Steam mods and all this stuff. So we'll have a couple of different Google Sheets that you'll be able to reference. You'll have the load orders, you'll have the links, and you'll have any kind of outside downloads for United Logistics stuff. If you're in the company, you want to roll company skins. And that at least will give you guys some rooms that y'all can create, truck with each other. That's going to give you the option to be able to do some of this convoy stuff and enjoy it together. Because outside of that, we just don't really know what else. Like, we don't really know how SCS really devised this. It's the only way that they meant for this to happen. Like, there's no other way this can happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the goal's got to be, right, to keep it simple so that we can keep it inclusive for everybody.
That's right.
So.
And you got to be here too. You can't, like, when we do convoys and stuff. No, we've had some salty people over the past week, and the thing is, if you're not in here, and you're not in here spending time getting all your stuff set up, it's not like the old convoys or, we come in 5 minutes, I get the route, I get the location, and boom, I can throw a trailer up and go. I mean, we had 14 hours just in Saturday night's live stream, and we only had 30 mods in there, and it had John Ruda's truck and a trailer, and it screwed us up. It was tough. Thank you there, Cody. Appreciate it, man. So,
and I was going to say too, I think that people got to make choices with this, and what I mean by that is if you think you don't need 14 engines packs, and like, if you looked at our basic mod folders offline, right? Like, I probably have 15 engines in there, 10, 15 different trucks, all sorts of stuff, and you just can't do that. Pick your trucks, couple engines, couple trailers, and move on.
Yep. That's it. Thank you there, Ghost. Appreciate it, man. Thank you there for the 20 pound. Awesome, man.
Well, I think that's also another valid point too, with respect to at the moment we've only got 8 players for this convoy mode. If you get it right in the onset and have it working fine, so when they do finally upgrade it to 16 or 24 or 32, you're going to be a good standing and understand how this system works, especially when the player number increases.
That's right. Yeah, and that's if it does. It may not.
And obviously, I think FTG is probably going to do some really fancy trucks for content and whatnot. But I would tell, personally, even for me as an individual offline, I told FTG, I said, I'll be Steam in convoy mode, and I'll be running my Rudas and my Joels and all all those payware mods offline because your experience is so much better, and there's some great trucks already in Steam.
Yep. I couldn't have said that better. It is, man. Got
It's
even,
really pretty. Oh my god.
even got a three truck convoy of Uniteds going up the hill, man. It's awesome. Thank you there again, Ghost. Appreciate it, man. Cody Scully, thank you guys. What's up, Jay Allen? Good to see you, man.
Sun's coming through the trees and everything, man. Good lord. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that field to your left when you drive by it.
Yeah, man. As I stuff this charger up, Sledge's rear end of his axle there.
That's all right. Kel's broke it before, so you might as well put it back in place.
I think too. I think it'll be really good once Boss gets some videos out. Because I mean, there's some tips and tricks that we've all just learned doing this together that can expedite this process. I mean, Sledge joined us probably an hour before the stream and was able to get synced up and get everything ready to go in probably 10-15 minutes. But that's because of some tricks he's learned that hopefully FTG is going to share out in some videos. So it'll be good.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, man. You know, for those that are out there, that are, kind of curious about all this stuff, it's one of those things where you're going to have to learn how to prioritize. You're going to have to learn how to organize is the main thing. Being organized and anally organized is going to be like your new best friend for ATS, because I think it's going to make or break your playing ability. And that's why we wanted to do like a good, solid, like kind of a collective freeware mod list set that you can come in. It's going to take you some time to download everything, get everything organized. But that profile, if you want to roll with FTG, like, it's not going to change. And so we'll have some dedicated spaces where all this stuff is going to reside. And this will give you kind of at least a couple of spaces. And even in our Discord, with guys that are in here that I'm sure they're going to be running Convoy mode, then you'll be able to find some people to join and enjoy this if you've never done stuff like this before. So it'd be good to just join the Discord. Even if you're not going to do it right yet, you want SCS to get a little better with it. Totally understand that. Totally understand it.
Well, my main tip for anyone who's starting this up for convoys and mods is just find one mod, put it in, test and evaluate with some friends and make sure it works. If it doesn't work, get rid of it, and just follow that process.
Yep. Yeah, because ain't nothing works in putting like 40 mods in there and then you can't see a server and you're like, where do we start? I don't really know. Oh my goodness, Sledge took him out.
Yep. Sorry.
Slammed the Prius on the table.
He deserved it.
Oh man, you hit the Prius, bruh. Come on, man. So we're about to drop here. We're about two minutes out. Once we pick up, boss, we'll do a little time reset once we get our loads all loaded up.
Yeah, either that or, you know what, I tell you what, just for tonight, let's just go ahead and let it turn dark and let's see what our performance does with headlights, and let's see if things are like crazy crappy, or we can always change in the middle. It's fine.
Did you just tell the Kells that he gets to turn on his chicken lights? Oh man, it's about to get wild up in
mine
here.
are already on, so.
This thing gonna be blinged out. Wander, get ready.
Oh, it's funny, man. Pro mods work. I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I have not tried any map mods. Yeah, see, I was looking at what our interior of this truck is pretty beefy, even for a Steam mod, and I can just tell there's a little bit of frame rate lossage. It's not terrible. It fluctuates in the cities. I mean, you could lose 15 frames just by moving into the cities, and that's without traffic and syncing all the stuff up. And like I said, like, we're still running nice, cool as a cucumber. And, we're not even pushing 50% on anything. So what you're seeing is just the nature of the way this is. Packet loss, internet, network. I mean, we're not dealing with systems that can't handle what's being thrown at it.
And don't be a frame junkie, right? Like, and what I mean by that is, can you play the game and are you enjoying it and are you having a good experience? Like when we drove the other night, we didn't even look at frames because we were just driving and it was working well. And if that's happening, then solid. All right, pulling in here, boys.
Yes, B9. Most of them have already started to do it, but there are some that are worried about performance, of course, and whether or not they need to adjust anything to get the best out of what they have to offer. So I think that still we'll see. No, it does not kick you for activity. You're just in the server until either you leave or until someone kicks you. Well, so Colt and all the rest of you guys that are looking at organizing, that's going to be in my series for this, all right? So I'm going to teach you how to copy profiles, how to make multiples. Right now, I've got 5 Convoy folders, and that's 5 Convoy folders that, you know, are pile drive full of different mods and different things, that I'm looking at. So it's yeah, it's a process, and it's okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm on the other side over here.
All right, let me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, shoot. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't trigger my thing. Dadgummit. Shoot. I forgot to trigger the thing back here.
Oh, this is the drop off marker.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Do a quick repair. Apparently a Prius can damage a 40-ton truck.
Yeah, so how many changes have we seen with SCS? They've done what? They've done what? Two major updates? Two pretty whoa.
Yeah, I think just 2, right?
I think.
Alright, I'm gonna see about picking us up another load right here.
Okay. Watching a picture. Oh god. Oh, that's hilarious, man. It's not hilarious. That's funny how you depicted that, but no, yeah. And that'll be the reality of it, man. Classic XL. Thank you there, man. It's coming in. Ghost Trucker, $2 there. Stick out the other scene. Oh, so if you want to do that, Ghost Trucker, go down into the description, and what you'll want to do is click on the Stream Elements link, like it's a donation give link, and so you essentially do it through PayPal through that link. So it'll pop up, you enter your amount, your PayPal information, click OK, yes, I want to do this, and then it'll come up through here. If you use Stream Elements to do that with, and so if you want to leave a donation that way, it should work.
Okay, boss. This one is 614 miles. It's going to take us down to New Mexico or Arizona.
614 miles. My gosh, man!
Yeah.
What are we, a regional trucking company or something?
I know, but it's going to keep us in. It'll keep us in. What do you call it? Colorado for about half that trip. So.
Okay. Well, we might want to make. Well, I said we can change the time once we get on there. I said if we're gonna stay in Colorado, we might want to make it like early morning or something, because that's a good time to be. All right, so you're going to Flagstaff.
Yep.
All right. On truck and trailer, yay ha. Let's go ahead and take the job. Yeah, Cole, it can happen.
The task was completed successfully.
Yeah, there it is. Johnny Cash. Thank you there, man. That's the alert there we're looking for. Thank you there, Johnny. Appreciate it, man. $10 super chat, not super chat, donation. Thanks, buddy. Oh, yes. That can happen, Cole. That can happen. All right, let's see.
All right. It's kind of tight back here. I just dev console.
What?
I know, right?
Dev console with parking? We'll just skip the loading in the trailer and just start the delivery. That's what we do. Thunder Diesel, what's up, man? These rims are free, my brother. Everything we're actually driving tonight, except for this was almost an all-free stream, except for Sledge decided to wear the retros on his wheels. But yes, everything tonight is almost, we're almost a full free stream tonight, almost. Let's see, bright lights are actually pretty good in this thing. Let me know if y'all can see this or if you just want to see the outside view again. It's fine. I'd do either or for y'all tonight. I'm in a really good
The task was started successfully.
Sledge, I'm gonna need you to back up there, buddy, because we're gonna hang it right here.
Yeah, okay.
What's your name, National Force? You might have been banned for something. We have to ban a lot of people here recently. Johnny Newton, thank you there, man. Appreciate the 10 there, Mr. Johnny. What's up, my friend? How are you? Classic XL, if I didn't get you, man, thank you there for the 5 super chat as well. I think I got mixed in there with explaining that with Ghost Truck, so if I missed that, there you go, my friend. Ahmad Khan, what's up, man? Yeah, the Discord. So we had a lot of people that that evidently got hacked. So if you have not done anything in my Discord and you can't join it, it's very possible that you got deleted because of spam and for other things inside of the Discord. We have to do this. I don't know. We probably have to ban 3 or 4 guys a week just on spamming the Discord with nitro and all the other crap that they don't mean to, but someone else has stolen their identity and they're doing it for them. White blur game, man. Look at Sledge hopping it. Oh, he made it.
I was gonna say he was on some shaky ground.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There you go. Yank that trailer over the hill.
Yeah, told me to use diff, man. Whatever.
I'll tell you, I'm not noticing a huge difference here at night. At least not so far. It's pretty much the same experience for me.
This thing's got pretty decent. It's got pretty decent lights on it.
It's a great truck. And the other one, there's another Volvo for those guys that are out there. So we put the V&L in there, but there's also the V&R, which is essentially the same truck, except it only has a mid-roof. It doesn't have the high-rise sleeper. It's a great truck too.
Thank you for letting me know, Alan. Here, let's real quick. Let's pull over somewhere here and let me change that link for those guys so they can throw it in there. I'm telling everybody to join the Discord, and my stream elements is flashing the wrong gang signs tonight.
Copy that. No worries.
It's all right, Papa. Julio Diaz, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, buddy.
So I'm at 60 FPS right now, for those people that are wondering about performance.
All right, so I'm gonna fix that stream element link, guys. So just give me just a minute here, and I'm gonna tab over.
Did you say you're ready to go, boss?
No. Hang on just a minute.
No worries.
Let's do.
I've changed on.
So let me do that. There we go. All right, so let me. Hey, there we go. Thank you there, B9 Bot. Appreciate it, man. $40 there. Donation there for a new giveaway. So thank you there, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Awesome says, guys, there it is, Colt the Country Trucker. What is Rudis Mods and how do I find it? Literally, what is Rudis Mods? You can type that into Google, and it will probably take you to John Rudis Mods. I've done tons of videos on that one. He's got about 4 trucks now. 362's got an awesome Peterbilt cab over. He's got a Kenworth Killer and a few others. That's definitely just go ahead and type in John Ruda ATS mods in Google, and it should throw you right to these stores. I think it's byjohnruda.com. Great trucks. A little heavy on the frames, but they're good.
Or if you're in FGG's Discord, go to the frequently asked questions, and there's a section there called Mods Payware. Links will be in there.
There you go. And they even Island Crawler with it there, exclamation Ruda. So there you go. So it should throw that up there, hopefully. No, exclamation. Yeah, it might be John Ruda. Yeah, you have to do the exclamation commands to figure out what it is. All right, let me fix that link there. If someone wouldn't mind, just actually, you know what? Let me do it this way. Somebody behind me is not liking me right now. It might have been one of those that didn't get the infinity list. Expire after never. No limit of uses. Here we go. Generate new link. Copy. Ah, Knight. Ah, I knew someone would say that. Honestly, the only reason I did this was just because the Volvo is a much larger. It's actually a much larger mod. It's not as. It's a lot bigger than say the 990. It's got a lot more polys in it, so we're kind of trying to stress a little bit more than just going full 5 Rudas, but still not like we're trying to go like 60% full throttle tonight. That's really all we were trying to accomplish because we knew the default SCS stuff is flawless.
You want me to flip the? You want me to flip it to daytime? I can if you want.
Whichever, it doesn't matter. I mean, we'll do either way. We can flip it if you want. I just want to make sure I get this.
I'm good. Let's ride it. Let's ride it night for a little bit. Let's see how it works, and then if we can pull over at any time, right? Flip it to days. Give it a couple hundred miles.
Oh yeah. All right, so Discord link should be fixed. Yeah, it's actually really nice now, right? It's a good cruiser truck, man. It actually really is nice. I mean, I actually think. I know that the LT is not much to look at on the outside, but it's actually a really nice truck. Like, the interior is well done, and it's just one of those mods, man. It does look good. What's up, Double? The good thing about it is all of the clickers and the air brake sounds and everything's a part of the truck, and it's also got its own engines, so you don't have to run a bunch of separate mods. It's a good all-in-one mod that you don't have to do any of that with.
Yeah, and the default engine, I mean, it's not a C16, but it's a great Cummins, fleet truck sounding engine. What you're gonna get.
Yep.
It almost feels weird running. You know how I feel. I love these mods, but it almost feels weird running them sometimes. The Cascadia with the 3406B.
Yeah, sitting there chugging along. I don't know if that's how this thing is in real life.
They definitely updated the power steering FTG because it's driving. I haven't done anything to it, and it's driving so much better. It feels so much better from a power steering standpoint tonight.
Yeah, what the? All right, I hit an invisible wall. Like a big time invisible wall.
Do I need to pull here? I'll pull over for a second.
That was weird, man.
I'm gonna pull over for a second because I'm not seeing any performance difference, so I think test done. I'll flip it to days.
Hey, go ahead.
All right, you should get a flash of light there in a second.
All right, I've already gotten it.
All right, let's roll.
What am I serving karma for? There's the engineer. What have I done lately to deserve such a wreck? Go ahead. flash burns. Yeah.
Let me know if I'm just gonna go the speed limit, but let me know if I need to dial it back, guys.
Yeah, my monitor just exploded.
We're gonna need time to get some eye drops for my eyes, bro. Yeah, that was weird, man. It's just like stopped on a dime. I was actually in my lane too. I wasn't even doing anything stupid.
It's interesting folks were asking about the map mods. God, I don't even know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some pro mods, man. But I don't even know if it's... I mean, it's worth testing just to see what kind of stress it puts on, you know, the connection. But at the same... If it adds any sort of stress, I guess what I'm saying is that default is probably the way to go.
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
I was going to say, Bear and I have tested Reformer, and it was all right with 2 trucks with Brooders. It was fine.
Yeah. What I see a lot, and this is, you know, I see some things through Facebook, through just different groups that I'm in. You know, I see some stuff that deals with, you know, guys posting about their results from some of this stuff. It seems to be that once you get past 3 is when you start having problems, unless you're doing what we're doing tonight. And even tonight with 3, I'm still running into a few places here and there, like especially around the cities, where they kind of get this little, you know, you can tell you're not running at a full smooth 60. You can tell you're probably back down in the at least mid-upper 40s. Not terrible, but definitely a change, especially in the interior of the trucks. Outside, it does seem to kind of smooth up a little bit, which is typical. I mean, outside the trucks is where you don't have to draw any of this stuff, you know. So all these dashboards and all the animations, all the stuff going on, you don't have to draw it. But I think it seems to be that around 2 to 3 trucks is kind of the magic number, depending on what you're driving, depending on the day, the network, who's hosting the servers, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's all just kind of like baked in as a part of it. So, oh, nice, Sean.
I gotta say, man, that I'm looking at Sledge's Kenny behind me in the third person view. That thing looks nice, man.
Yeah, yeah. Always a good one there, Grump. But yeah, I can get to that. As far as I know, they're testing. I think you can change the manifest data, but as far as I know, Reformer was testing their mod like last night or the night before. I saw them actually doing set up a test server. So guess I can stop lollygagging on the gas pedal here and step on it. Well, you step on it, they get you up to 66, and then they do these like sharp turns up here where you're gonna turn your truck over.
Yeah. I can dial it back a little bit.
No, it's fine. I'll cut these and apex them like a racetrack. there's a cop. I better not. Well, I better not apex this one. This is yeah, that was a little. That could have been
It's
dicey
actually
there.
There's I mean, yeah, we've ran some red lights and whatnot tonight, but it's actually kind of chill. You know, stopping at the red lights, having a moment to kind of gather up, and I don't know, just kind of cruising.
Yeah. Grumpo, yeah. So we're using the Volvo VNL. This is the Volvo VNL off the Steam Workshop. Absolutely fantastic truck. It's the VNL 2018, so it's not the default Volvo. And then we're using wheel packs. I mean, but you could use. We got Smarties in here. We've got the Alcoa chrome pieces. We've chrome wheels. I call them the dinner plates. We've got those in here. And then we've got like the CS53, which was a freeware trailer a while back, and a guy named Keith Davis keeps them up on ATS mods and updates. And basically what he does is he keeps all of the old trucks, and not trucks, but old trailers that we had, and he just literally updates them and keeps them all forward going. Some of them are a little cruder than others, but most of them are new trailers. They're free, and you know, for guys that can't do payware, or if you want some different stuff in here to actually, you know, mess with, it's a good part to have some free trailers that offer some different loads. So, but that's pretty much all we're running. I mean, we've got a few other things in here, but it's not like game-changing mods, and most of them are just the truck pieces to John Rudis, to be honest with you.
The only thing that I think scares me about the map mods is that map mods tend to get updated frequently.
Yes.
But also, they don't necessarily break the game. So what I mean, why that becomes problematic, right, is, I mean, there was a long time where I did not update Coast to Coast. Like, I was like 3 versions behind. It's very easy to do that.
Yeah.
And so it just seems like Oh man, this could get dicey with keeping guys up to date.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, I think it's going to be that way with everybody. And it might be that the developers and the modders kind of have to like figure out a way to, you know, essentially kind of give everybody like a little bit better of a, you know, I feel like they're going to have to give them a little bit better update process unless they're Steam. So if they do Facebook updates or if they do other things, might have to like come out with these updates, especially if they're not game changing or game updates, like where you need this update for the actual thing to process and actually run. It might be something where they need to adjust it to where people have a schedule that some of these things update, so it's a little bit easier and a little bit better. So, hey, there it is, Ghost Trucker with another $100 donation this time. So thank you there, Ghost Trucker. If you put your name in there, it'll say it. I know that's you. But yeah, so if you put your name in there, do it. So so this weekend, you know, he did it last week. Ghost Trucker has donated money that we're going to give away a piece of merch. We're also going to give away a truck and a sound pack this weekend. So at least my goal is, today's Wednesday, so this will be a Friday or Saturday thing. I'll do my best to announce on the Discord, and also that'd be the best place. And we'll do it in some live streams. I plan on doing another live stream at least before this weekend. Maybe Friday night we'll do something, maybe Saturday. So, you know, if that's something that you're going to be around for, make sure you log into this. And I'll actually put this up too, so they're going to actually be giveaways in the title, so you know when we're giving away stuff. And we'll do something nice this weekend. So that's a big one there from Ghost Trucker, man. Appreciate him. He's been really faithful on doing stuff for the community, and that's awesome, man. So thank you, buddy. It did go through, man. You got shout out and everything. Appreciate it, man. That's awesome, man. Appreciate what you're doing, man.
Yeah, I think going back to where we were talking about map mods before, if SCS are ready to drop a new map pack, things like that, you've got to have a bit of patience with these Patreon guys, because I know I went through that same problem with Great America and Wyoming, and he was literally struggling because every day he tried to update it. It's literally SCS did a change, so it messed up all his connections and road connections. So yeah, if it ever comes and you're going to use road maps, or sorry, maps, just be a bit patient with the developers.
Yeah, we're running the same thing with Z-Mods. He did a lot of updates, because it seems like every update SCS changes, you know, some kind of value in the sounds, and has to go back and then kind of adjust and reevaluate his mods, you know, to make them sound perfect. And unfortunately, that's gonna be tough, man. If he keeps pushing out updates, people buy the C16 because that's the only way they're gonna be able to run with you in Convoy, and then all of a sudden they've got 1.01 and you're still on 1.01, you know, 1.0. You know what I mean? I think we even ran into that problem. It was like, why do you have the new one already? Well, he just updated it. It's like, oh my god. You know, I just downloaded this 2 days ago. What the heck?
That was Reuters 389.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
What happened with both, right? We had it with Ruda. So FTG and I had Rudas on Thursday, and then we had to download it again on Friday because some sort of minor update had happened. And then you guys, remember you guys, or it was the C16. Like he came out with the C16 like the day after you and I built that initial profile. You remember that?
Yes.
Like, oh god.
Look at their Ghost. Yeah, man. It went through anonymous. It's all good. You put your name in there, and it gets you every time, man. Thanks, buddy. That's funny, man. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. Make sure you put your name in there. And I think it does that through a PayPal donation, so that way people wouldn't actually, you know, because they used to have to silence the PayPal one so people didn't see the real names. So at least they gave you that option now. Go ahead, Gail. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say you should talk about a little bit about that. What you were telling me about, you know, basically the payware modders. You're talking a little bit. I think it was KI that was talking to you about, like, you know, basically to be able to make it so you could have a bunch of those trucks. You know, having to have a different version that other people see or something like that. You were talking to me about it.
Yeah. So the one option in anything like this, and Flight Sims have used it for a while up until Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 kind of upended this. A lot of times in these multiplayer environment is what they'll essentially do is they would create a more lower res version of their truck so that you would see at the truck, you would still see the shapes and still see the things that make the truck iconic, but you would not see it in its full resolution. So, you know, imagine having like a 2K monitor, but I'm going to reflect this on another screen, but it's going to be a 1080 monitor. So you can watch it on this 1080 one, even though I'm going to watch it on a 2K. And so you essentially have two versions of the truck. One is almost like a traffic version, and then one is kind of like your local version that you're looking at as a player. So that's, you know, something they could do, and it doesn't mean they're going to, but it would essentially force all the modders, if SCS decided to enact like something like that, they would have to decide what they were and how they were going to approach that, whether or not they were going to build in some type of a traffic side or some type of a local kind of copy of their truck that was a lower resolution that would be easier for players to access. And that's just really, at this point, I don't think that's any kind of that's not going to happen. It would be an option, but I do not think it lightly. You know, it'll be more or less that I still think, you know, and even Kale's brought this up, because Farm Sim, whenever you upload things into their mod hub, they have to approve it. So, or at least for consoles they do. I think they approve it for everything. And if it doesn't fit within the parameters, they reject it. And so it goes on the mod hub at that, on any mod sites. If it goes on a mod sites, well, then you can use it, but it's not going to be a mod that's going to be kept up by you know, Farm Sim or at least Giants. Same thing with SCS. That's not going to happen. So it's going to be kind of a crapshoot as to how all this stuff actually works together, and essentially what the end game with this is going to be. You know, what their overall arching goals. We haven't really heard much from SCS. They've been fairly quiet with their updates and you know, kind of how they're handling this 142. So you know, I can't say that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I can't see it changing much from what it is now if it's already an open beta status. You know, I mean, it might get worked on as it goes on, but honestly, I don't see it much. And I see eventually us looking for accessory packs and then looking at stuff like wheel packs, sound packs, maybe a trailer. Trailers seem to really have no impact on the system whatever. The biggest impacts on the system, network and inside the cab. I mean, I can be inside the cab and see frames starting to kind of dive a little bit, go to the outside, and it's full 60 back again. So,
well, I wonder if these modders, which it would be a sacrifice a little bit obviously on our part, but I wonder if there's a way for them to do an interior cab, like one that you could select, right? So as you're building the truck, you select, you know, the, I don't know, multiplayer low res version, which is still really good. It's still like as good, if not better than the default SCS, but it's not the full highway killer dash. You know what I mean? I wonder if they could do something like that was selectable as you build it to kind of mitigate some of that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's potentially possible. I mean, I look at other trucks too that have 4K and 8K textures. And I think that the changeover, or I think the hardest thing is going to be how do you do that from guys that are still playing in full HD versus guys that are playing in full 4K, and how do you down res and downscale those trucks and do it in a way that is not completely just absolute trash noticeable. You know, like
yeah, no, yeah.
It'd be weird for you to jump in a $30 payware truck to do Convoy and you're looking at it in full HD on a 4K TV. It'd be straight garbage. Well, it is, Agent. It is. A lot of it's going to be optimization with modders. If they want guys to, because here's the thing. I think eventually with this, guys like me are going to have to answer a question in my live streams. Can I use this in Convoy? And at some point, I'm going to have to talk to a modder, and I'm going to say, can they use this in Convoy? And I don't mean use it by themselves. I mean, can they actually play with the truck with other friends, and what kind of performance can they expect? And so it may cause the guys to try to optimize their trucks as much as possible, which may means giving out on certain things, but also means you being able to use the truck in Convoy. So I think it's going to be interesting on the development side. I think it could be a positive, and then again, it could be something where the modders say, yeah, we're not really making enough to do that anyway, so we're just going to screw it. You can't use it in Convoy, simple as that. And not to mention, we've already talked. Sorry, go ahead, Sledge. Go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was just going to quickly say it'd be interesting to get some feedback from the stream on how the frames are going in game for them watching it on YouTube, because obviously that's another added bonus there too, because you don't want it to be choppy and everyone getting like, you know, missed packets and games loading, things like that.
Yes, you are correct. Thank you there, Jamal. Appreciate it, man. It is, man. I guess I've been sitting here driving in here.
I've been watching it on stream. It looks great, as far as I can tell. I'm sitting here watching it on my phone while we drive.
Yeah, I mean, it's we've had a few little spots in the beginning, but I mean, all this open driving road stuff, dude. It's going fine, man. Thank you for that, Jamal. Appreciate it, buddy. I don't know if we're gonna do the button boxes to give away yet tonight. I'll let you know though. I'm not gonna surprise you.
We're gonna start knocking these miles off quick now, buddy. Oh, it's 80.
Yeah, I'm gonna step on it now. Catch up with y'all.
Well, I'm trying to get to 80, but my Volvo's not having it quite yet up this hill.
Yeah, man. Yeah, on the body. Yeah, man. And there's been a few parts on mine, Zell, it's been a little bit less than 60. I mean, I'd say it probably dipped into the 50s, like the low 50s. You know, I can just tell. I mean, I've been doing this so long now, man. It's you know, I can tell when I'm buzzing 60 and when I'm buzzing like 50. Yeah, the hammer is down. Problem is, see, every time I get the hammer down, we got to get off on the stupid exit. And then I got to start the process all over again, right? Life of a trucker, huh?
Yeah.
I'll try them on low. Yeah, well, I mean, see, that's the thing, though, Pedro. I'm not really having performance issues based on the actual performance of the game. So, like, even though my mirrors are on ultra and distance and stuff, like, I'm not drawing... you know, I'm not using 100% of any of my stuff, so I'm not seeing any bottlenecks to anything. Because I mean, I've got a 3080, I've got the i9 109K. So I mean, things are like it's a beefy system, but we're not noticing that it's in the performance area like I'm pegging my max. It's just that you're getting choppiness frames, whether that's from syncing in the game itself, network, pack loss, whatever. Is the main reason for that. It's a little different than that. I mean, I can try it, but for this anyway, I don't think it's going to matter for us.
I think the interesting thing is here, and this proves an issue, that maybe it's not syncing, because I'm not getting any warping of the AI traffic at all. If it was a sync issue, you'd start seeing this stuff warp really badly, and it's not.
Yeah, we did see that.
We saw it the other night.
Yeah, with the reverters. Yeah, we did see it then.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, if you think about this, your community and our community, it's a much more mature community, meaning mature to the game. People have been around for a long time, using high-end mods, stuff like that. I think for the average Joe customer, which I still believe is the bulk of ATS, and when I say average Joe, I just mean just like to get in the default truck and drive the default stuff. This is going to be more than enough. I mean, and if you think that community is not out there, right? Like, you just go to Bart's Facebook and see the guy posting about looking for a cattle trimmer on Bart's Facebook.
On Bart's Facebook page. Yep. That's right, man. And it's amazing. Like, we've had a lot of guys asking, like, what are you driving? I'm like, it's so funny. Like, we're driving a Steam Workshop mod, but it's been that long since I've driven it that people don't even know what it is. And it's not their fault. It's just the fact we haven't driven it.
Yeah, it's funny because these, go back 2-3 years, these were the mods. You'd come in the Discord and we'd all be rolling these 990s and the Volvos and all this stuff. And it's, so a lot of these guys that have just recently come into the game, they don't know about this because, content streamers like yourself haven't driven it for 2 years, even though it's an awesome mod.
Right. Yep. Sean, you'll have to let me know what the what that is on the engine on the game. I know that the modders are going to be working on getting us the remotes, the remote side of the engines. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Johnny Cash is already working on that and is working on some fixes as well with Z. I think he and Z have been talking And I think they're going to have some remote sides, so you'll be actually able to hear when people have their engine pack in. You'll be able to hear that engine pack on their end. Right now, everything's just silent. All I hear is their truck noises and like brakes and backup beepers.
Clear. You're clear on the way, guys.
Well, 10-4 there, buddy.
Nope, there, woodchuck.
I still like that part. That's still one of my favorite parts, man.
Yeah, man, it's pretty awesome.
Caden, we're heading down to Flagstaff. We're coming out of Colorado down to Flagstaff. Yes, Sean. Yeah. They can't hear yours. Yep. Yeah, so sound mods are good on your side local, but they need to be built in with a remote sound that would, I don't know if it essentially functions like a traffic, like a truck for traffic trailers. See, I got cars jumping in front of me, so.
I'm slowing down up here.
No. I was saying, I just saw a car almost like you're on TMP and somebody's rubber banding.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So they're working on that remote folder, which is going to have all of their stuff from a traffic truck's perspective. So we probably won't be too much longer. We'll start seeing some updates and sound mods, and that things will. But I don't blame these guys, man. We're not really going to see. We're really not going to see any kind of like major updates until this thing goes in full effect. Because then I don't blame these guys, man. They're not going to update anything and change a bunch of things around, and then all of a sudden they're going to have to turn right around and do it again.
The worst thing you might get is that these guys will start making these things compatible with Convoy mode, but it might break the single player element.
Oh man, I mean that's completely true. There's a hole in a rock up there, guys. Make sure you grab a pick.
Forgot about that, man. Look at that. Isn't that a daisy?
It's a hole in a rock. There's a lizard on a rock and an elephant in the yard. Yeah. All of these engines go with that 1,000 in there. So, we pretty much cap things today for Convoy. We cap them at 60, unless you're running on a 2K or 144. Now I've got 144s, but I can cap these monitors. So I went ahead and capped the monitors and capped the game all at the same frame rate, just to kind of see from like a standard. So that way it wasn't trying to draw 120 or wasn't trying to push extra. Just so we could have general everyone kind of games at 60. I mean, that's still like, I mean, I was like, oh, 120 is the new standard. Well, for the elite gamers, 120 is. But especially if you're doing the driving, especially if you're doing ATS open world stuff, 120 frames a second is kicking. Like, you got to be like, yeah, that's almost impossible, even with the 3080s. If you're going to do it triple or widescreen. You might be able to get a little bit, depending on what you're running, maps, trucks, all that kind of stuff, mods, whatnot.
This is so much fun, though. I mean,
True, Sean.
being able to be together driving mods, it's with the traffic tonight, right? Which is the big ad from last week, or this weekend.
Can't believe how close I got to your rear end trailer there, man, and I didn't bump it. So that's how good the sync is at the moment. I'm on the other side of the planet, mate.
I was about to say, we need to tell people, Sledge, obviously from the accent, he's all the way from Aussieland. So, we've got Kels is in Midwest, I'm on the East Coast, and Sledge is in Australia. And, to a certain extent, like, we're actually rolling pretty doggone smooth. Which that always adds a certain amount of stress to it anyway, if you're trying to sync that long, That's a pretty decent distance.
It's actually pretty incredible if you think about the fact that he's in Australia.
I mean, I got a 282 millisecond ping to you, mate, but I got fiber to the premise, so for some reason it seems to be running really good though.
Fiber to the premise. High roller coming through.
It only took Australia like 15 years to get there.
It's so good.
Well, don't worry, I'm in the East Coast and we still ain't got it. So maybe you're living in the future, right? So maybe I can expect it tomorrow. Who's
the kid from Canada in the Discord that he had great internet, and then one of his neighbors decided to do a project and cut their fiber lines.
Oh God.
You know who I'm talking about, the young
I know
kid.
the story. I know the story. Yes.
And they were like, we don't know if we'll have that fixed for a long time.
Your internet's leaking, mate.
What's that?
Your internet's leaking.
Yeah. That's part of Utah. Good lord. Have I just like not driven the default map in like ages? Because it's pretty.
No, Utah's always been nice, man. Utah and Colorado were legit, man.
You're actually driving in daylight, mate. That's the thing. That's the difference.
Yeah,
So you see this right here? We're going to get a lot of this in Texas.
Yeah, people were like, "Did you see the Texas pics?" And I was like, "Well, it kind of looks like New Mexico."
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Whatever.
I spend a lot of time in like northern Texas, or I used to. I don't anymore, but I used to. It's flat as a pancake. It's just like Oklahoma. I mean, there's parts of it I'm sure that'll have big hills, but yeah, it's gonna be like this. Doesn't matter though, FTG, as long as I can use my bull hauler.
Yeah,
Good
I
to
know.
go.
Just said a bull horns and a bull hauler trailer. Whoa, stop it. Y'all got to let me know. Oh, Sledgy. That little,
Yeah, they had a car just turn
yeah.
in front of me.
I was about to say, oh boy was making a right turn, wasn't he?
Dude, if SCS wanted to win the heart of the community, all they need to do is a Texas event with cattle trailers. And when you complete your event, you get a pair of bull balls to hang from your visor
God.
in the back of the truck. That people will lose their minds.
Thank you there, Gruff. I appreciate the €5, man. Awesome stream, FTG #1 for ATS content. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Big words, man. Big words. Sorry, Master Dork. Good to see you, man. Antoine Gaming. What's up, Cobra Cayman? Hello. Good, man. Hope you're doing well.
Sledge, we need to write to ATS. We need Pavel to get the ball balls done, dude.
Hey, Zeus, what's up, man? Yeah, it's the trees and hills pop up in the flat in the northeast, I know. That's why you can tell in cold. Everybody thinks that it's so pretty in there. Like, well, it's not going to be like this, I can tell you that. This is awesome, man. Yeah, sore throat mucus is no fun there, Roger.
What's going to be fun is we get to drive through the bayou in Georgia.
I'm on the downhill, boys. Pedal down, I'm going to lose it in this turn.
Almost T-boned a cop.
Slap the Jake brake.
Oh yeah, in the Volvo it's... Hey, it says 35. Why am I doing 75 just to catch up? Okay, here we go. I don't know, trying to catch up, need to add a little mustard.
Hey, I just want to point out, boys, this is why you can't be riding long nose. You got to drive the fleet truck. I haven't even used half a tank, and we've been all over 3 states. I'm making the miles per gallon today.
It basically is New Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, half tank too. I guess we put the 280 on this thing.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, man, this has been a nice trip. I mean, having good results with these mods. I mean, I've had a few bits and pieces in it. And by the way, for new guys coming in, you know, if you guys want questions, ask questions, you know, pertaining to the open beta. I mean, really for the open beta, but you know, questions about, you know, kind of how we've come to some of these conclusions about some of this stuff. Like, feel free to ask. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of what we're doing. Oh, I saw a wheel lift up off the ground there, Sledge. Yeah.
That was intentional.
Yeah, I saw a wheel, man. That right front wheel wasn't even touching the ground.
It's got a bald spot, so I just thought I'd give it a bit of a break.
I wish I'd have gotten a picture of that, because that was boss, dude. That was boss.
This has been great, man. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm cheesy like this. I like us all getting together and wearing the company tuxedos and just rolling, man.
Company tuxedos.
That's right. Like it's just cool. Like a little role play. It's all good.
What it is the wedding singer.
Boy, hey, you have to show up to the convoy tonight and everybody have on your tux.
Oh gosh. Blacked out, dressed to the nines. Got the dinner plates out for the reception.
That's gotta be a good emoji.
Oh goodness. Oh, your tuxedo? Yeah, man.
What? Hey, and in this trailer, FTG you on the toys for after.
Oh god. Is it really?
No, we didn't pick that load.
Oh,
but-
okay. Yeah. But it's in there. That's right, man. We got the honeymoon toys.
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna get in the cab here. And
Lucky I got the batteries.
yeah, Aruda night, overrated night side, overrated. Have to let me know how that goes. I got a feeling I know how it's going to go. Think about like I did. I wish it was on Android. Yeah, this is the Android would blow up if ATS was on it.
It's interesting how these good mods, I mean, meaning Steam and paid, whatever mods you want to run, right, really kind of changes the dynamic. Because normally we're running these big convoys and we're just trying to get to the destination, right? And it's like we're driving these cool trucks and we're just kind of chilling and laid back. I haven't really been slamming on the gas. I'm not in a rush to get where we're going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could stop up and we could grab a glass of wine and get a pic. Yeah.
Dude, don't mess with me. I'll
Maybe
put
we
on Kenny G.
Get some cheese cubes, the Monterey Jack and Colby.
I'm about to put on some Kenny G up in here after these some duo tones.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, same here, Sean. I'm catching your exact same course. I'm running my res at
163 out sledge.
57, 60 by 1080. But I'm seeing the same exact stuff. So I have 3080, 32 gigs, and running the and rain's a killer. Weather is a killer for frame rate in Convoy. I will tell you that mess.
Yeah, it's got rain now.
Yeah, and then 10.9K up to 5.2. So I think I had 5.6. It's actually 5.2. But yeah, it's yeah, I get that same drop, man. Exact same stuff that you got, man. It's interesting. You've got a very comparable system in ways. You got more with the 3080 and seeing the same thing. Come on, change gears. There we go. It's gracious.
Wow, the weather's hit hard all of a sudden.
But I actually, going through all this, man, frame's solid, man. This truck's got its own rain. It's got its own rain behavior. I like this one.
Right, so is everyone in rain at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah, and fog, heavy fog.
Cool, at least it's sinking properly.
Lucas, you'll have to tell me what the camera DOS is. Got a feeling it's probably not something safe for live stream discussions. Thank you there, music. Appreciate it, man. I know I need to repair my truck. We just unfortunately have not gone by one. As long as this thing's still shifting gears and yeah. Uh-oh.
How about that love tap?
Ooh.
It's all right,
Rain definitely affected my brakes then.
Yeah, bro, I slammed into the truck in front of us.
Oh my
It did
goodness.
not stop.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, I put the pedal to the metal, buddy, and I am now in his loading dock.
Uh-oh, we may have to back up because I just didn't get, let me see here. I'm gonna have to get off this truck isn't wanting to move here.
I got a
Back
cop
up a
behind
little
me. That just can't happen. Uh-oh.
There he goes. He's moving now. I just had to, we gotta wait at the light, but we're good. Bro, that was insane. Like I literally, I took 10% damage right there. I slapped that trailer.
Let's see if we got a repair spot coming up. We might need to swing it if it's a quickie. If it's not, it's fine. I mean, we can finish out this load. It's
I think we do. Hold on, I think we do.
Flagstaff. Where we're going.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I was in my map.
That's right, Cole, man. Oops, there we go. That's all right.
We're running this red light.
We've ran like every red light.
No, we've stopped. Come on now, we've stopped 35% of the time.
35% of the time. I'll let these two Volvos to the light. I'm sure they'll let me go.
Nice to drop a winter mod in.
That's why I laughed when we got rain in Kayenta. Isn't this probably the driest place on the planet?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Goof? How are you, man? What's up, Wolfstone? Good to see you guys. Zan the Gamer. Oh, yes. How's Force Game going? Gaming going? Yeah, it's going good. Sterling Wilbanks, thanks for asking there, buddy. We're actually doing a lot better tonight. We're running some good mods tonight. So I mean, it's not a we're not. I mean, we've had a few spots. I think the longer that we've driven, the better it's gotten. I mean, even in some of the areas and some of the map. And I know some maps will probably be a little more frame heavy than some of the others. But I mean, overall, man, we got 3 trucks. We got 3 custom trailers. We've got 3 custom trucks. 990. We got 2 Volvo VNL 2018s from Glenam. Got wheel packs on, so yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Thank you. Give us a solid 40. Thank you there, Sean. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. TOT is there in the chat. I see your license registration.
If we were real truck drivers, we'd be. I think isn't DOT doing a blitz right now? The actual DOT.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
The old girl's stretching out her legs now.
Getting a little bit cramped up there in the mountains.
Let me run.
Yeah.
Those of you Peterbilt guys, let me just tell you, this Volvo power in this thing is just raw.
I was about to say, mine's actually not. I don't think I put the biggest engine in this thing.
Yeah, the biggest engine you can put in this Volvo by default without adding Creech's pack, I think is, what is it, like 530 or something like that?
530, 545, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
So no, it's no shifter top. So this one is actually my ETS2 one. So as we were driving Volvo, I was like, well, I'm not going to have like this big old Kenworth thing up here, So that's why I put my ETS2 one on there. It feels a little more, feels a little more realistic. Even though Volvos are actually automatic. You don't change the gears in these trucks no more. Most of all these fleet trucks, they're all automatic. You get drive, neutral, and reverse. And maybe a 1 or a 2, just for those startups where you need it. Yeah, most of them are all, yeah. Whoa.
There's a little S-turn coming up there, so just be aware.
We're through that S-turn. Thanks for letting us know before that.
Must be server lag, boss. Server lag.
Yeah, server lag. Let me go ahead and apex this turn so I can get past it. There we go. We good. All right, Sledge, gonna pass you on a slingshot. Engage. Just kidding.
Dude, you know what we're gonna need to do? At some point, I don't care. We gotta throw an RTA truck in here for Sledge.
Let's see if it works.
He's been chomping at the bit.
We ought to just grab that.
RTAs.
Oh, yeah, I drive at 389 all day long, man. I love
Yeah, man.
something not 359.
Yep.
What's your favorite sled? You like the 108 or the 200?
I like the 200. Yeah, a little bit modern, more modern, and you can have the 2-wheel front axles as well.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I'm a 108 guy. I love the 108. But the 200 is awesome.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if the Euros. I don't know if the heavy haulers are automatic. I don't know. Yeah, they are. They are, because there's that girl on YouTube. She was the one that was kind of became like the first, like, you know, she's the one that came the first, like, kind of big YouTuber trucker that hit the scene. Ivana Blaszczak or something from like Poland or the Czech Republic. I'm pretty sure that she drove a Mercedes and it was all automatic. She was hauling like the oversized and the heavy windmill and the windmill engines and stuff. And she did that for about a year on YouTube, documented her stuff, and hers were all automatic, like she didn't have any gears. But I guess if you're going to buy if you got the other trucks and you're doing like the push trucks and stuff, I think those are all like big American style trucks that I would imagine are probably gear driven, manual, not automatic. But I think she's got like a FH16 now. She's got like a Globetrotter, the Volvo, and she had a Mercedes, and she had the heavy haul with the drop down tag axle and everything on it. It was a big truck. It was straight up automatic. It was nice too, man. It had cameras everywhere in that truck, screens everywhere, mirrors everywhere. I was like, goodness gracious, man, this is actually really, really cool. Man, you should have just taken it straight up the center, Kales. We can't do that mess on TNP. We get banned for it. We do it in convoy mode.
Listen, man, the Volvo's got a low grill, man. I ain't trying to tear up the rig.
Tear up the rig.
All right, we are about, I think, 50 up.
Hey, what's up, Ants? Ford, good to see you, bud. Yeah, Junior, Andres Martinez. Yes, the new force pack is good. Yes, it's different. I won't say that it's good in certain ways. It's got a lot more tactile feedback. The interesting thing is I don't feel like I'm actually, me and Kels were actually talking about, because I have a really nice wheel. It's the Fanatec 2.5 Clubsport, and it actually has its own internal settings for this. So I'm actually, you guys can see it right here, but I've got a setting, this S1. I can go through all of these different settings right here, and all of these different settings that you're seeing flip through, all of those are different settings that I can adjust in just one wheel profile, and I can do it on the fly. The thing is, this is kind of controls the feedback feel of the wheel plus the feedback that you get in the game. So it's kind of like the feedback here before you get to the feedback in the game, and it's weird. So I mean, it's hard for me to say, yeah, all you got to do is this and all you got to do is that, because Fanatec wheel is so much different than the rest of them. So I would actually be interested to hear those guys that have maybe going on to, like, you got a 920 or a T29 and you've jumped up to the beta, like what the force back feels like on those wheels rather than mine, because mine's not going to be your average normal wheel that people are going to have in ATS if this is all they drive. So I'd be interested to see what other people's results for some of that stuff would be. I bet it'd be probably a lot different than mine.
Feels good though, man. Like I said,
yeah.
they definitely made a change.
Oh yeah.
This last update today.
I think it returns the centering is a lot better.
Yes.
I still got some wonky things that I have to. I'm sure I'm going to have to adjust out. I feel like I've got a few things here and there that just ain't quite right. But it's like Kale said earlier, man. They've been changing this stuff constantly. So, I mean, he hadn't even touched his, and it's changed like 2 or 3 times already. So I changed mine, and then I made a change tonight. It stiffened some things up and actually made some other things a little bit lower, just because I felt like it was way too tough. But like, it's interesting, you know, a lot of people, if you're not running it, the interesting thing is like when you cut the truck off, the force feedback completely triples. And so you feel like you've literally lost your power steering pump. And so it's like turning the wheel, at least on this one, is like turning the wheel on a truck that's got no power steering. You can barely turn the wheels when they're sitting, when you're sitting on the pavement just without the, pump, the car running, with the truck running, you can barely do it. It's kind of crazy.
Yep. All right, we are pulling in here in a second.
Awesome.
Should we park for real this time?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's been a good chat tonight. Lively.
Yeah, Alan.
Yeah. Does some weird stuff coming out of turns, doesn't it? That's where I noticed the force feedback being kind of wonky.
It's like it stops at like 10%.
Yeah, and it's wonky right as you're coming. It's right at that apex as you're turning out of it or turning into it.
Yes. And then it completely reverses when you go into reverse.
By the way, this may be the best. This is probably not the place to do the real parking.
Oh, good old Eddie's.
Is it Eddie's?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and skip it.
Yeah, Goof. Big update. Yeah, so the CSL Fanatec came out with the direct drive, $379 to get the upgraded power supply, dude. Power. Oh, it's crazy, dude. Crazy nutty. Whoa! Boom, boom, boom. Sledge is rolling way out on that one. Yeah, then we got to try to whoop these 53s in there. Oh,
Yep.
You know it's going to put it right there on the... I got to try it.
No, I dev consoled out to get out of you guys' way because I knew you two would have to try it. Dude, Goof. It's legit, man. Like all the reviewers and stuff have been like, this thing is absolutely insane, man. It's going to change the market. Because it still uses a lot of the podium hub stuff, so I mean you can still run all the same wheels you can on like your $2,000 wheel, or base, I should say. Because they discontinued this because this was their kind of staple mark, but yeah, they're not going to be anymore. What's up, Miles? Good to see you, man. Yeah, we've got some damage on my truck. So just as we're kind of like, parking and doing all this stuff here, I want to let you guys know that I've got a trailer pack that's going to be coming out with all of the free skins for all of the SCS stuff. And we'll work on updating box trailers and, not box, but like the bulk trailers and some of that stuff. Also looking at, maybe including like this CES trailer. I've got 3 different versions on it. We've got trucks. I'm in the process of updating the master pack. So basically all of the skins that we've done stuff for, we're going to include all of those in one pack. So even for payware trucks, even for all of that, we're going to just kind of put them all in one mod. And that way you can hopefully have your skins for your favorite trucks. All right, let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can or not. We'll see. If I have to dev console, fine. Oh, you're going the back end all the way back. Nice move. All right.
Right after we take out this Ranger over here.
I think what's going to get you is that corner at the end if you don't play this, if you don't swing your trailer out. Because I'm guessing you're at the empty spot right next to that white trailer.
Oh, yeah, it's going right by the wall.
Oh, yeah, this is dicey.
Should have brought the dynamite trailer. Could have done some blasting on that corner.
I'll take out the security camera, boss.
I actually have one screwdriver. I have one, but the only problem is it's not. He doesn't have it updated yet. So when he got the new update, I'm gonna have to redo the skin anyway. So that's why I haven't shared it. So as soon as he get that new update for whatever it's going to be for his, then yeah, we'll have it. Still don't think I cut that far enough.
I'll be your backup cam over here. I'm in the dev console.
Oh, we're on it. One more time.
You guys bang.
Yeah, one more time. I just gotta cut it a lot sooner than that. Look at their classic XL 2000. Thank you, man. All right, last time. If I don't nail it this time, then I will.
Are we still counting it as a good park job if you tear up the lawn? I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, we'll tear up the lawn. That's no problem. There we go. That's looking better already.
Oh, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Swing hard. Swing hard. Yep. Oh, wait, no. Stop. There you go. Now you pull forward. If you pull forward, you should be able to get it now. You're good, man. Hit the hole with it, boss. Dude, the lights on that Volvo are sick.
Well, we made it. She's a little cricket, but we made it. I'll take it. Thank you there, Chris. Appreciate it, man. The truck is free screwdriver. Everything we're driving tonight is free. The wheels
That's
are free.
something you haven't heard in a long time.
I know, right? So this is Steam Workshop. Actually, let me buzz out here, and I'll give you guys one last little run through here. So Wolf, yeah. So if you didn't get a download link, I know this new store of Rudis. You should have gotten an email that had the download
task
link.
was completed successfully.
And you may really have needed to have it. I'm trying to think here. You may have really needed to have that on. Oh gosh, make sure he didn't send you mega links or something. I think he's still doing mega links. But I don't remember. Do you remember, Kales, when you bought 362? Did you get a download link?
Yeah, he didn't send me it in Messenger. He sent me an email with the download link on it.
All right. So here's my suggestion. If you did, if you did buy it and you have a receipt and you didn't get a link, quadruple check the email and make sure you didn't. Make sure it didn't go to junk, and if it didn't, then reach out to John on his Facebook page or send him a direct message on Facebook and tell him, like, here's my receipt, but I did not get a download link. Can you help me out? And he will. He will. He's good. He's good for it. Yeah, so we'll get on his Facebook page, and it's by John Ruda, and you can send him a message through there. And just send him a picture of your receipt, your name, email that you did it through, and then he can look in his system and see if it went through and it paid. And sometimes, the first time I did it, it was a little bit crazy, like it didn't really work the way I thought it would. So it actually, my bank rejected it even though I got a confirmation receipt. So yeah, interesting. Sledge's truck is the W990 from Harvin, and it is on the Steam Workshop as well. It is free. The only thing it's not free is his wheels. The trailer is free, but you'll have to go to a Facebook group for that. Yeah, but it's off of ATS mods and updates, and it's free. It's a trailer that's being kept up. Go ahead and hit us up on some lights there, Kales.
Right,
and he's got everything rolling along. Here it goes. Joel, which one? Which one is that, Jeremy? Which one's Joel? Who's Joel? Kales, you know that?
Checking modder? Or
Yeah, Roland.
yeah, that's Roland's.
Roland's.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, Jeremy. I don't know. You're not the first one that said that. I'm not sure how much or how well he checks messages. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. So here's the Volvo VNL. And then we've got this, we've got the reefer. It could be pretty much anything except for flatbed. You can do reefer. You can do all kind of different sides. Stainless. It's got a stainless option on it, which is really nice. And then Sledge is rolling the new 990. It's a new skin I did for that yesterday. So it's already decked out in the United Logistics colors. Already set up for a Texas. So we'll have us a branch here in Texas. Already set up for Austin, Texas. Will be a new location there for the FTG United Logistics. So yeah. Anyway, that. And then, so we'll have all these themes, all these mods and stuff, like the packs and stuff will be available. I'm contemplating putting this stuff on the Steam Workshop just so guys can subscribe to it super, super easy there. And then we can, that way people don't have to necessarily go 3 or 4 different places to download stuff for our servers. So, now, oh, yeah, that's it. Nice, the boom. Nice, man. The chicken light showed up. We actually don't have too many chicken lights, actually. We got a few, but not really a lot. Yeah, no problem there, Wolf. Anytime, man. All right, cool, man. Well, that was good, man. That was actually a lot better. Me and Kales ran it earlier and did a little bit last night, and it was really good. And had another great experience today. A few little spots here and there, but I don't know. It wasn't that bad, man.
Yeah, it was great, and I feel like I made the case for the whiteout Volvo today. Yeah, boys, get yours when it's hot.
Only reason I didn't do it was because I thought the United would wash out on it. That's the only reason good. I didn't do white. Actually, the red striping on it looks actually pretty legit. I like the red striping on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. Mine's just the same exact version. It's just black with the red striping, and it still looks good. Like the black's still a classic color for this skin, this color combo. So, but anyway, it's fine. Is the trailer better than John Ruta's? No, this trailer's not. I mean, it's good, but it's not the quality that Ruta's comes with when the chromes and stuff. You can tell this trailer's got a little bit of date on it. It was a free trailer anyway at the beginning, and it's just over time the guy left it. But it's still a extremely solid trailer. So if you don't want to buy John Ruta's, you don't want to buy Bart's, you don't want to buy some of these, it's a great free option. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's got a ton of skins with it. It's got design skins that come with it. And maybe this weekend or something we could do that, and I can kind of show you through that trailer a little bit, shoot you guys a download link. But it's a great trailer for it being free. So it's called ATS Mods and Update. So, yeah, so I may do it on a workshop. I may get some of these mods in there, get the trailer stuff on there, get these on the workshop. And I've got working on 2 main master packs. And those I will include, at least on that, I'll probably include the freeware stuff. Payware stuff I'll probably put in a separate mod just because, yeah, it'll be easy that way. Let me just a couple last questions on this, and then so it's called the CS53, and I guess it's just custom 53-foot trailer. I think that's the name of it. So, I've got tons of vids on John Ruta's stuff, man. John Ruta's building drives with his trucks, with his trailers. I mean, I've done tons of that stuff over the past couple of years, man. Anything you see in the titles as well as the pictures on it, Josh. I drive exactly what I put on those things. I don't ever really deviate from the screenshots, which does separate me from everyone else. Not seeing each other on the server list. So, yes, Sean, so basically what we ran into was the 3.7 Creatures pack does not allow me to be seen by Kales or anybody else. So if I run that pack in my active mod set, it will allow me to not be seen. And the exact same with him. I can't see him. We took that mod out, and then, boom, we both showed up. So it's probably got something to do with you've got a mod that is kicking something out, and the server is saying, I don't know, something's not right here. The mod checks out, but something ain't right. And so they're not even allowing you to even be seen by other people. They're just ghosting you. So maybe try going in and start. Yes. Okay, you've been using that. Try taking that out, man. I don't think it's been updated for 142, and I'm not exactly sure why his is causing a problem. Zmod seems to work, although it does have some sound issues with, you know, of course you don't hear anybody else around you. That will be changing, but the mod sounds do work. So, you know, I don't know, take that to the bank, I guess. Yeah, that's the mod. Yeah, the 3.7 with the C15 in it, it's bad to the bone, I know, but I don't think it works yet. So, I'll see Screwdriver. I'll see what the weekend looks like. I've got a lot of video stuff to do this weekend, and I hope I can, but I've got to push out this open beta stuff for people so that so they'll stop DMing me. So, yeah, Z's run good. So, all right, well, that's gonna be it for us. Someone can make your own skins. Yes, Master. I've made all of mine. Yeah, all this is my random hand work at random hours of the night when I feel like it. So. My skins are not yet, Josh. They will be, though. I think I'm going to put them up there, but they're not yet. So, anyway, you guys take it easy, man. Johnny Cash, good to see you, man. As always, buddy. We gotta run his mods in here sometime. So, he's got him a nice engine pack with all those stuff. So, those guys that like the lope and all that stuff, Johnny has made a new mod that you guys will go to check out there on the Steam Workshop. So, if you like the N14 lope and some of those were classic engines that kind of got left out, he revitalized and brought a lot of that stuff back and then remastered them with a lot of new stuff as well. So go check out his mod on the Steam Workshop. Go check it because I think it works in 142, and I think he's got, if I'm not mistaken, where you can actually hear other engines on you can hear them on the plate, although we didn't use them for the Volvo. But maybe in our next one we might throw them bad boys in there. So yeah, Josh. Well, I mean, I'd play with Jeff, but I don't invite myself. You have to be invited to do that kind of stuff. So, if he ever wanted to do it, then here I bees. So, it's good to have Kale's Sledge. Thank you guys for jumping, and we'll. Oh yeah, man. It's all good, man. Thank you, John. I appreciate it, man. And Kales, thank you guys, man. Appreciate y'all. Sledge.
All good.
Right on. Have a good night, guys.
And let me go ahead and run through some super chat stuff real quick, and then we'll get you guys out of here. So we had some new, I think, yeah, Colt the Country Trucker, yeah, brand new member as well. Let's see, let me get down here. And a husband and wife team there with Colt and Amber Mills. So it's good to have you guys on board. J-Cap there, thank you, man. Alpha Gaming as well. Jared, RHEC Cummins. Mr. Karen, K-Wood, thank you there. It's Flixify with $3. Ghost Trucker there with 5 and 100 going in for donations this weekend, hopefully. At least at some point tonight, some point this weekend, we'll give away some stuff. Get us away some more merch. We might even pick out a shirt. You guys can tell me which one you want. If you win, you can tell me what size you need. I'll order it, drop ship it direct to your house. If you would like a long sleeve or something like that. And also, I have to say, I'm working on a brand new trucking design that is going to be absolutely legit. I've got the legitness working on it, and he's not really giving me a sneak, although he's kind of told me at least what he's doing, and we know what we're going after. And all those trucking magazines, and you see all that illustrated truck stuff, that's what we're recreating, and it'll be FTG shirt, and it's going to be bad to the bone. I'm so excited. So we'll actually be able to start giving away some legit FTG wear here real soon. So yeah, absolutely, man. Tell Ghost thanks next time you see him in chat if he's not still here. He's actually driving on the real road and decided loves the channel and wants to support the community. And he's even got some big plans for some Christmas gifts. So, yeah, some good stuff in the channel works, man, and I'm glad you guys are here and a part of it. So special thanks to him, man. Ace, thank you there, getting things started off, buddy, as always. Always good to see Ace in the channel. And let's see, Cody there, thank you, man, appreciate it. Johnny Cash as well with a nice tip, Classic XL 2000 with a couple of tips tonight as well. So thank you, Johnny Newton, Popeye. Thank you there, buddy, appreciate it, man. Mr. B9 Bot with 40 and another giveaway coming in. Colt the Country Trucker there with the number 1 and the $2, man. Appreciate it, Colt, as well. Anonymous, oh, that was him, yeah, sorry. Jamal Tyson there, thank you, man. Grumpo73, man, appreciate the euros. It's always nice to get foreign currency in here. Classic XL with the 20, and Colt ended up there with $2 tonight, man. So thank you guys very much, and I hope to see you guys here in another stream here, hopefully soon. It should be live Friday or Saturday. We'll try to make both if I can. We've got to work on open beta videos for you guys so that y'all know how to do this. And so quit driving yourself nuts with all of this, you know, trying to figure out how to do mods and how to do this and this and this, and then you wind up completely missing out on the drive. The drive was actually fun today and something I think people ought to enjoy. So so that's what we're going to do. Thanks, Warren. Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for hanging out, mods. Y'all had a light night tonight, so that's always a good thing. So thank y'all. Appreciate it. Thanks, Kales. Thanks, Sledge. And all from us, we will see you guys in the next live stream, guys. We'll see you. Tell them bye.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
It's so weird when we do that now. It's like two guys going, see ya.
No, it's funny.
Like, where's the other 50 guys going, buh, buh. You know, always someone yells, bye, Felicia, in the background somewhere random, you know. Anyway, you guys take it easy. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.